Hello, beloveds. If this message found you, you are a very, very ancient, very powerful soul. And I want to be very clear, like all souls are powerful, right? Like we are quantum beings, we're multidimensional beings, right? But who this is for, like if this finds you, when this finds you, it's like you've always had this deep inner knowing, even from a young age, where you felt powerful, maybe even to the extent of where it kind of scared you. Okay, the download for this message is about you being under powerful divine protection right now. Like there are some really very, very powerful divine forces that are literally single-handedly protecting you right now because of who you are. Okay, because of who you are as a soul, the role that you play as a part of the, you know, human collective, humanity here on earth. Like you hold so much wisdom and magic and power and like wisdom about like alchemy and like all kinds of things. Okay, so what I was literally getting was you are under like extreme protection right now, because you are, you know, you've rebirthed into the new you, and you're just starting to like step into this, like you're on the new timeline, but you're just starting to step more fully and integrate and like get to know and discover like this new version of you. Okay, so you're under this powerful divine protection right now. Okay, I am telling you, nothing can mess with you. Nothing can mess with you. And anything that does try to mess with you, it is being dealt with instantly. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there when it comes to that. Okay, also, I want to be very clear also for some of you guys, or for a lot of you guys actually, you have felt, I just did a video about this, so it'll be a video like right underneath this one, or, you know, a couple down, I can't remember, but it's about like curses, hexes, etc., like just black magic being like, maybe you felt like you were like someone was trying to like, you know, put some kind of magic on you or attempting this or whatever it is. Okay, I want you to know that whoever was doing that to you, or whoever has done that to you, your spirit guides are gonna show you who exactly who was doing this. Okay, it's like some kind of major confirmation for you. Okay, but let's get back to the download. The download is very specific about you being under these divine forces, like these powerful forces of the divine are protecting you. I'm hearing from mayhem. They're protecting you from mayhem. So you're so shielded right now. It's not even funny. Okay. The specific download is you hold like really powerful magic and gifts. Okay, like some of you guys, you are from powerful bloodlines of shamans or witches, or, you know, high priests, high priestesses. Okay, that's the stuff within your, you know, the stuff that runs through our veins, the plasma that runs through our veins. It's so powerful, and that is what's coming online. And what I was specifically getting is your gifts, your magic, your power, like your knowledge. It's not something anyone walking on this earth can teach you. Like you might have people come into your life, or have had people come into your life that have helped you like in one way or the next. But honestly, this message is very specific. Like the wisdom and knowledge and like the knowings and things, you know, it can't be taught. It literally can only be unlocked and remembered. And that's exactly what's happening within you right now. The unlocking, the remembrance. That's why you're being so divinely protected, because there's a lot of energies and people and etc. out there that want what you have. Okay, so as you're learning to embody these things, remember these things, like connect the dots, go down rabbit holes, like, because you're being guided for who this is for. You're being guided. Okay, your ancestors are also bringing you a lot of money, honey. Okay, like I'm telling you, and this is not just because they're gifting you because it's like, oh, like we like you, so here you go. No, this is what you have earned. This is what you have unlocked your own self by, you know, going through everything that you've gone through, everything you've been through, right? Okay. So anyway, so let's tap in and let's see like what else wants to come through about this message. But yeah, so this is also a confirmation about your gifts because like, you know, I feel like for who this is for, like you literally are asking confirmation from spirit about your gifts, about like, you know, like your mission, like it's like I'm getting, I know I'm powerful. I know I'm powerful. So you're like asking the divine, like, give me confirmation about how powerful I am. And it's not like the difference between us star souls and, you know, light workers or shadow workers of the light. Like we aren't like, oh, like we're so powerful because we want to like use our power for greed or for ourselves in those ways. Like, meaning like we don't want to use our power in bad ways. Many people do, okay? And you've crossed paths with many people like that, including these people that I spoke of a moment ago about like trying to do dark magic or destiny swap or siphon or whatever it is. Okay, the curse is broken. Like if anything was kind of like hindering or lingering or something, it's done, it's broken. And very, very clear, very bluntly, your spirit guides are like, we returned all that to that person, to the sender, to the original source creator. And it's not like their life is falling apart because they messed with you. Okay, so but it's nothing you sent to someone or returned, like you didn't do it. It's like your guides did it for you. Okay, and that this is all the same message and energy that was in the reading I just talked about too. That's like probably underneath this one. It was also something about like evil eyes all going blind, like single-handedly, like your spirit team is blinding the eyes of the evil eyes upon you. Okay. First card out is working with crystals. So for some of you guys, this is about crystal technology. I'm hearing Arcturian, Pleiadian, the crystal grid, ley lines, but like Earth's grid, the crystalline grids of Earth. Also, for some of you guys, you hold a lot of power in gridding and making sacred grids with crystals. So basically what that means is a part of your power and a part of your magic is working with like the elements and other things, but specifically crystals. You could be very drawn to certain crystals. You know, I picked up the clear quartz here. It's, actually this one's crystal quartz, I believe. This one is so beautiful. She has so many rainbows in her. Like I can't see even like one rainbow. I don't know if you guys can see, and she's got rainbows everywhere, but anyways, most of my crystals here do. Rainbows could be significant, rainbow codes, light codes. Like this is stuff that for you, when you connect with this stuff or when you see it, like maybe to other people, it's like, oh yeah, great, light codes, you know, even other light workers, maybe even other light workers are just, you know what I mean? But for you, you're just like light codes. Oh my God, like you feel the energy, you feel the activations, you feel that healing and the upgrades and like the divine essence of it all. Like you really feel it. And also with the crystals. Okay, but like literally, like I'm seeing for some of you guys, you just intuitively, naturally, this is the kind of knowledge and wisdom that certain energies would love to get their hands on. Like some of these people that I'm talking about, these people, they're part of maybe bloodlines that have maybe been after your family's magic for centuries. Okay, you're the curse breakers, right? Like the ones who this is for, like you're the curse breaker, you know. And even if you're, you know, like we're all like, if you're if you're an awakened soul, because there could be multiple light workers in a family, like they're, you know, a family system, but the curse breaker is always going to be the youngest descendant of the bloodlines that is awoken. Okay, But everyone, you know what I mean? So that could be resonant for you too, or confirmation. Like, you know, maybe you have someone else in your family who's also awakening, and like, I don't know, but you're the way shower. Crystal grids though, like I'm seeing like beautiful crystal grids, like all these crystals. And you also, like, I see you infusing it with like, you know, sacred, like flowers, herbs, you know, different things of that nature. But you make powerful grids of, like it could be a protection grid. It could be a money grid. It could be a healing grid. You know, like maybe someone has some kind of, you know, terminal disease, or, you know, autoimmune thing or something, right? And you make them some kind of, you infuse your own energy and intention into the crystal grids. And what I'm getting is like, basically like who I'm talking to, it doesn't matter if it's this crystal gridding, or if it's, you know, you being maybe a seer or an oracle like myself, or a quantum healer. Like, we are multifaceted. So many of us have like many different gifts, right? You guys know, like if you are new here, I don't think I even said my intro. I just saw 1111. But I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and oracle. And I am a priestess of the Magdalene, Isis, Hathor lineages. I also am an Avalonian priestess, Atlantis, okay, Lemuria, but way even before Lemuria, okay, like I'm a very ancient, very ancient soul, okay. Some souls, some of us, like you guys walking on Earth, some of us are literally older than Earth herself or other planets as a soul, as a star soul or whatever. So working with crystals, okay, yeah, like right now who I'm talking to, there's pure goddess energy. You are activating more into your goddess energy and frequency, goddess codes, like meaning goddesses are helping, certain gods are helping, or deities are helping, certain energies are helping, frequencies like Archangel Michael or whoever, you know. But I'm saying like, there's even like you have like forces protecting you that you don't even know of. Like, these are ancestors, these are angelics, these are other star beings, these are, you know, animal spirit guides, these are, you know what I mean? So but also I'm getting like you're emanating this goddess energy. Like, you're someone where I'm hearing like your energy like tastes good, like meaning, well, actually that's, hold on. See, because there's like energy vampires out there, like there's all kinds of stuff, right? So that's like literal for some of you guys. Like, yeah, there's energies that would love to get a taste of your energy, okay? Like, your energy is like a gourmet 5-star, you know, restaurant with amazing food and desserts and like all, you know what I mean? It's like a dream buffet, okay? And then there's like these energies that would love to get into get a taste of that dream buffet. That's why you're so protected. But you are straight vibrating in this goddess energy right now. Like, meaning like, think of like the Empress or the High Priestess card or the Hierophant card. Like, it's very spiritual, very powerful energy. And then look, psychic powers, clairvoyance. So it is about like your gifts just igniting right now, okay? You are seeing and sensing and feeling everything, but I'm getting esoteric knowledges and rabbit holes, meaning, meaning like your psychic gifts, your clairs, your intuition, it's speaking loudly to you right now. Like, you might be called to a certain book, to a certain YouTube channel. Like, you're hearing everything speaking to you right now. And you know it's guiding you. Okay, for some reason I'm getting the Queen of Sheba. And like, okay, so I'm getting Queen of Sheba, Nefertiti, but I'm getting like ancient magic bloodlines from, I mean, all over the world, all over the world. Okay, the Mayan culture. Again, I'm hearing Pleiades. the Mayans were very connected to the star people, and they knew of this, obviously, like the ancients knew. That's why in every culture, pretty much like around the world, ancient cultures, like everyone did like some form of, you know, they had like sacred places and temples for the ETs, and for their deities and stuff, but they had like stone circles and different things, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. So like Mayan culture, you know what I mean? And then I'm being brought over to like Africa. I'm seeing like basically the whole earth, all the continents, which were all basically as one at some point, okay? They're lighting up everywhere because you guys are all over the world, all over the map. So these continents I'm seeing being lit up like bright white light, okay? So that's the work that you embody. Like, you may think that, like, you know, your energy, just like wherever you live, wherever you are, like, you're anchoring that in and you're sending it out into the grid of earth, like way, way, way farther than you think. Like, your energy reaches out way farther than you think, especially when you're intentionally like praying and doing stuff like that. But anyways, you also might be getting like visions of certain like colored crystals or gems. For some of you guys, I'm literally getting that for some of you guys, you hold knowledge and wisdom about like ancient treasures and gems and where they're buried, where your ancestors put them or hid them from malevolent forces or from just energies that would like do harm or steal. It's almost like you have sacred gems that have been like passed down through your family lines to be protected. These gems hold a lot of power and magic. So for some of you guys, you might literally have a remembrance or an activation of like, oh my gosh, it's in this country, or it's in this state, or it's off the coastline here somewhere, or whatever. It's literally like a treasure hunt, but without really the hunt. It's more like, I just know where it's at. I just know where it's at. So you might be one of the souls on earth, okay, that actually is a guardian and a protector, like your family. But it's like connected to your family. Okay, there could also be like artifacts or relics. That's what I'm getting, like ancient relics that your family has been protecting. And even you in past lives, like there could have been past lives where you had this relic and you were like in charge of protecting it. Maybe you're the one who actually hid it. I don't know. We are our own ancestors, so it's crazy, right? But anyways, that's what I'm getting, like ancient relics, ancient gems, treasures, like literally treasures, like gold coins, like, you know, jewelry that is worth so much money, or a crown, or just gems, you know. Or I keep getting like some kind of powerful crystal gems that they hold a lot of magic. They hold a lot of power. I'm actually seeing, it's giving like Lord of the Rings. You know how Lord of the Rings, it's the ring, and that ring was like infused with like all the magic and powers of like the elves and the humans and the hobbits, and like, you know what I mean? Like everyone had to like basically and infuse all their, you know, that's what I'm actually seeing, but like with these gemstones. So it's like these gemstones at some point were infused with like sacred magic, knowledge. It's almost like the gem, think of the crystals and gems as the iCloud, like, you know, which we know the iCloud is like, okay, I have to be careful. I'm trying to get my channel flowing again because, you know, Gypsy Cowgirl was like super flowing, and like the energy and like the views and stuff for years. Like this will be my 5th year on YouTube in May. But, you know, okay, so basically like they monitor and they look for very specific words, and I'm a truth teller, so I say a lot of things that I'm not supposed to. But anyway, so I'm trying to get my channel out, so I'm trying to be on better behavior for that reason. So if you guys are like vibing with this and you want more readings like this, let me know through. Also, it's like it ties your energy in stronger with the message, and just claiming it and things like that. You know what I mean? Either way, the message is for you, but it does help. So anyways, thank you for liking and for taking the time to comment and for even sharing the video with maybe someone else or on your own social platforms or hyping it up, etc. So anyways, okay. But yeah, like that's what I'm getting is like these gems are not, or these crystals. I mean, it could be a crystal, it could be a gem. For some of you guys, I'm literally, it's like some darker energies or something, like, or they, like you, like some of you guys hold, like, let's say like the pyramids of Egypt, okay? Like you hold knowledge of how the pyramids actually got there and how they were actually created, okay? And the Sphinx. You're very connected to the Sphinx, to Egypt. I just heard the land of Sumeria. Okay, so you could be very connected also to like past lives in like, you know, the Middle East. You know, there are stargates all over the world, okay? And for the most part, us light workers, those of us who are very in tune with the grid and doing quantum grid work, and like those of us who actually like really know what we're doing, we've been moving through, and I haven't personally assisted with all the stargates, but many of us have been actively doing that. And the latest stargate was Stargate 10 in IRAN. Okay, so that was a huge victory. We just took that sacred Stargate portal back from Luciferian forces. Okay, and then we protected it. So now it's under divine control again, okay? So my point is, for some of you guys, like, your portal protectors, you're drawn to certain places, but like you hold a lot of knowledge of these things that like a lot of people may not quite know. So maybe a part of your role is to remember, even if you don't remember it right now, I'm telling you, the stuff that's opening up in you right now is wild, it's powerful, it's ancient, it's deep. It's a puzzle piece to New Earth, or many puzzle pieces to New Earth. And again, I reiterate, because this was very strong, like Spirit was like, the stuff that is coming through in this message, it's nothing that like someone else can teach you. Like, you might be drawn to work with, like, you know, other healers or priestesses or high priests or whoever, like that you just feel like inspired by them or whatever it is, you know, like I feel like on a soul level, this person has something to teach me. Like there's something that I can connect with or gain, or, you know, there's some kind of, you know, where it adds value to me in some way. But a lot of the stuff that you are curious about or feeling within yourself, like it can't be taught. It just can't be taught. It's something that is innately within you and you only. And that's why you're under, I just keep seeing, like, you know, like snow globes. Okay, so I'm seeing you like inside a snow globe. That glass globe around you, that's that divine, the divine protection. So you could even think of yourself like that, like just like in moments where maybe you're, you know, maybe you just are like, something happens and you're like, I just need to like go into my space and feel the protection. Just see yourself in like, you know, you were completely like, they've got this divine sphere around you that just is impenetrable, okay? By all accounts, like nothing can penetrate this dome, because they're like, this person, this soul has, look at this bottom of the deck. Oh my God, it just literally, as I seen it, it just fell out on my lap. Spellwork. Psychic ability. Okay, so like, people ask me all the time, like, how did you learn to do all the things you do, Erica? I'm one of these souls. Like, I've already opened up to a lot of my stuff, and I'm already doing the things. And yes, I know there's more that's going to be opening and has already opened. And you guys, like, my healing and my ability to tune, like, I just went live, like, because I'm being called to help you guys out there right now to clear energy, to locate, because I'm a demon hunter, okay? Like, that's a part of me being a shadow worker, but I'm like a light worker who's a shadow worker, meaning a large part of my mission here is to find the corruption, the darkness, and also like to help other people who have attachments or, you know, infiltration or an implant or something, old cords, like a portal open in a solar plexus, or a portal open in the womb, or a portal open like under their third eye being under attack, whatever it is, right? So my gifts, like in my quantum healing sessions, my gifts are insane right now. I went live, what was it, yesterday? No, the day before, because yesterday, it's just been like one thing happened, like every day has been something, but yesterday, because like my mom's birthday was this week, and so yesterday we had her big like birthday dinner with, like, you know, my brother and his family and the kids and my grandparents, and then my aunt and uncle came and joined us, and it was beautiful. It was a wonderful time, and I'm just, yeah, but why was I saying that? Oh, because I went live the day before. So the people that I'm doing these healings for, like, you know, on the lives, and then if I can't get to everybody because my energy starts getting low, what I do is I just record their little things, their healing for them, and then I send it to them. But anyway, so the testimonies of the people, like one woman, like she's been suffering with, like, you know, really bad, like, I guess, you know, chronic pain in her feet. Well, what I tuned in with, because I tune in with like all your energy bodies, your auric field, and the physical body, etc. And I'm taking exactly where I need to go, okay? And you have to think of energy as like a cave. Like, think of like someone like mining in a cave, and they have to keep digging through and knocking away and chipping away all this rock and hardness and stuff, right? To get to like the gold or the gems or the diamonds or whatever it is, right? It's the same thing like when you're doing energy work, okay? Like there's cords, there's layers, there's like, it almost is like energetic scar tissue. There's, for me, I see everything. But anyways, like I was drawn to her feet. Immediately went to her feet, did what I do, and I had no idea. She wasn't live, like, because you don't have to be like live or in person or anything like that for me to do this work. But anyways, my point is, this is stuff that like I was already doing, but it's stuff that has opened up on like 100 times more of a level for me. Went to her feet, did what I do, and then she emails me and she's like, girl, I just have to share with you, like, I didn't even know. She was like, because I think I said like, this might be weird, but I'm being drawn to your feet, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like drawn to like work on her feet and clear her feet and do all this stuff. And she had chronic pain in her feet. And then she tells me the pain is gone now. And then, which makes my heart so flippin' happy. And now her pain is gone or whatever, but I protected, you know what I mean? And so this is stuff that no one taught me, is my point. This is stuff no one sat down and taught me. I didn't work with a spiritual teacher like that. I didn't have a mentor. Like, I didn't have some like, you know, like high priestess, you know, mother figure who was like teaching me how to do all the quantum things and tap into and go into the fourth dimension and like, you know, how to like, you know, do the demon hunting that I do. And like, no one taught me that. This is all stuff that just activated naturally, and I just knew what to do. Some stuff though, I didn't know what to do, and I had to teach myself, and I learned through experience. But anyways, there's been so many things, you know, like that. And then like another woman, I think it was on the same live, like, and again, she was not present on the live. This was a new person who I'd never even read for or connected with ever. Immediately when I tuned in with her, because I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna be working with your crown chakra. I see like there's a lot of, I could see the busyness and the energy and the anxiety and the sleeplessness. I could see all that. So I was like, cool, I'll help her with that. And then also I was like, this is going to sound really weird, but I'm taken to your ears and to your eyes and like her eyeballs. And then I was like drawn to her sinuses. And so I sent all this light through her sinus. I just did what I do. But I literally said, I said, girl, your right ear. I said, I know this might sound crazy, but I said, your right ear, have you been having issues with your right ear? Like feeling like you have an ear infection or feeling like something's crawling in your ear? I said, you have basic infiltration. She had an implant like in her ear. And then I said, your right eye, I could see it. I said, your right eye has one too. I told her where it came from, how it most likely got in, or they got in. And it was stuff that she was watching and listening to, okay, like reels and stuff. Anyways, and I said, don't worry, I got you. I said, I'm going to go in, I'm going to remove these things, and you'll be good. And then I was also called to like just work extra, like with her sinuses and doing all kinds of stuff like in that way. And then she emails me after, again, first time I've ever connected with this beautiful soul. And she literally was like, oh my God, she's like, I am floored. Like, first of all, like she told me like everything, and she was like, my right, it was bang on, her right ear and her right eye. Because I said, has your right eye been twitching like a nerve? Like, anyways, I said, that's that implant or whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, could it be like nerves and other things? Yeah, I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be. This is entertainment purpose only. But I'm sharing this because, again, this is stuff. I'm not sharing it to be like, oh, look at me. I'm sharing it because I am a teacher. And a part of being a teacher is not just saying things, but explaining things, the why, the how, the substance behind it, right? Whereas many people out there who do have platforms, etc., they'll just say things like, oh, you know, be sure to ground your energy, or, you know, be sure that you know, balance your chakras. And they don't, it's like they speak from their ego, because they're speaking to an audience of people that they're just speaking to, like from the level of ascension and awakening and healing where that person is at. I don't do that. I'm a Libra. I'm balanced. So I see everything, and I take all perspectives and energies. So what that means is I know that I could be talking to someone right this very moment who's just very new to their awakening journey, and they're just starting to connect with this stuff. So I explain, I teach. Same thing whether you've been on this journey for 10 years or 50 years. Okay? It's either way, right? So anyways, it was just crazy. So she was like, oh my God. She's like, my right ear has been crazy. Yes. She's like, I have been like at night feeling like something was crawling in it. Like, and I had to like dig in my ear and like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like this, ugh. And I said, yes, honey, exactly. So she was floored. She was like, dude, like, this is insane. And then same thing with her eye. Her eye was twitching really bad. Just confirmation, right? So anyways, so this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about and sharing, because this is the kind of stuff that's opening up inside. Look at that. Spell work. Like, you're natural born witches. You're natural born warlocks, you know, but not like a warlock witch like in a bad way. Like, you're like witches and warlocks of the light, healers. You're very connected to the stars. I'm seeing like you under the stars, but like you're very connected in that way. So you might be actually receiving messages from the stars, from the night sky, from the moon. Okay, so the spell work, and then look, natural, that's what I was talking about just now. Everything I'm sharing, and it's the same thing with my Akashic past life sessions and my general readings and just my psychic ability. Like, no one helped me open this up or teach me anything. Like, I just literally raw dogged everything on my own. And you guys are like that too. Like, yes, people have shown me things, and yes, I've learned and absorbed certain things from certain teachers or guides or priestesses or friends or whoever, but no, like all the stuff I do in the quantum and my healing work and going into the Akashic records, like that's all stuff that just opened naturally, organically within me. My powers of healing, natural. You too. So you hold very strong natural healing powers, okay? Sorry, I needed a drink of water. And then look at this. Look at this, by the way, you guys. Like, I just feel like this is an amazing, as I wrap up the message now, this is an amazing, you will regret messing with the chosen one. You will regret messing with the chosen one, okay? And like I said, like they're, okay, and I'm telling you, your spirit guides, it's not, they're just like, you will get some kind of confirmation about an inner feeling of maybe someone who you is an acquaintance, or someone who was a friend, or someone who, you know, is an ex or a family member. Like, you're gonna get like your spirit guides are gonna reveal to you exactly who was trying to mess with you, okay? But they're like, do not worry, we have handled it, we are handling it, okay? Like, because again, everyone do what you want, but for me personally, like, I do not lift a finger ever sending bad vibes to anyone, because that's not even what's in my heart. But like, not only that, I already know that my spirit team is fierce, and they will, like, whoever, they will feel the wrath, and it just is what it is, you know? So, okay, so I'm splitting the deck just real quick. Angels and ancestors, the she-wolf, unleash the wild within. And look at that full moon. I literally just talked about receiving information from like the stars, from the moon, okay, the wolf spirit, any kind of like Native American energy, feathers, eagle feathers. You could be like feeling really called to, like, you know, like maybe you're really feeling like connected with, like, you know, like dressing a different way, or like, you know, braiding your hair, or wearing feathers, or I'm just seeing you tune in more with like your more like authentic, who you've been in past lives, like kind of self. But it's time for you to unleash the wild within, for sure, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out here as we wrap up. So this is what I got for you guys, okay? So, like, again, this will find you, like, this will find you when this stuff is activating, okay? So if this finds you, then you know that this stuff is really powerful, and it's opening up in a really big way. And it's a part of how you make a living in your new cycle, new life, new timeline right now. Like, it's like your gifts, your intuition, your natural Reiki powers, your ability to do spell work. Like, and when I mean that, like, you're someone who just naturally like knows, like, okay, like intuitively, naturally, you know how to create spells, how to cast spells. But again, it's not like dark spell work or black magic in that way. It's like a prosperity spell, or it's like a you know, calling in the rain spell, or, you know, bringing healing to someone who's sick spell, like that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm hearing like you're eternally blessed because you don't abuse your powers. You don't abuse your power. You don't, you know, because we all have free will. Like, we could very easily choose free will and go the other way. And a lot of people do, okay? Look at this, the honeybee. This is, you guys, like, obviously, like, we're getting close to spring equinox, and like the honeybees are out, the butterflies are out, the hummingbirds are out, like everyone's starting to come back out. It's like life is returned, okay? Life has returned for you also. This is about the summer. This is about the warmth. The warmth is returning. The warmth is around you after so much ice and cold, and like that barren winter of life, of literal like winter in nature. Bask in joy and light. So like right now, that's what they're saying. They're just like, all you need to do, and even see the honeybee is in the circle, and then the full moon circle, like it's a circle of protection. Right here, there's that snow globe, and see, she's even literally like inside of it. And especially what's being protected is her third eye and her crown. Also, see how the wolf is like, her headdress is the wolf. So what I'm getting here is your wolf spirit guides, and like, okay, I'm seeing the wolf, I'm seeing the bear, I'm seeing like big cats, like jaguars and leopards and stuff. But specifically the wolf and the bear, they are literally devouring, okay, like energies. Like they don't even get close to you, okay? But anyways, confirmation of what I said. And then bask in joy and light. The honeybee, the worker bee, you know, the honeybee is prosperity. It's honey, it's sweet goodness and sweet nectar. Honey, by the way, might be significant for some of you guys. You might want to look into taking raw, unfiltered, like it has to be totally raw. If it's, and try to find honey from like your local, like where you live. But like raw, unfiltered honey, okay? Also, you know, I mean, everyone to each their own, but what I'm receiving very strongly to let my soul family here and you, like at like basically like pretty much even the organic sections, you guys, I'm sorry to say, even like Whole Foods and those, okay, like we really have to be discerning with stuff now. And I'm just gonna leave it there. And what I'm gonna say is try your hardest to find local ranchers. You guys, this is the moment where we lift up the farmers, where we lift up the ranchers, because they're the ones that we need right now as we move the new earth. What we need to do is stop putting money into the dark matrix systems. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's the places like Costco and Walmart and all the places that, you know, we all shop at, grocery shop, getting our bulk items, going to, right? I get it. It's convenient. It's easy. It's good prices. It's whatever, right? But honestly, if you can stop by, because listen, it's all just full of stuff. Even the produce is not real. Like it's not real, like from a garden, like chemical, like it is so bad, right? So I'm saying this because you're so powerful, you know, like okay, awakening is deep purification and cleansing and like all these things, right? But that goes for our physical body too. And right now in the 2026, this is a physical year of ascension. This is all about the body coming back home, grounding, anchoring, building foundations, moving forward really fast, building like success, all these things. But our body has to be right too. But literally, like, I know you guys know what I mean. Like, you go to these stores and you buy your fruits and vegetables and your produce. It's bland. It's not sweet. It's not, it just doesn't taste like anything. Like, it's just so not like real in that way. So try your hardest, you know, wherever you live, to source out like local beef cattle ranchers, or, you know, ranchers that have like pigs or for pork, bacon, and then cattle ranchers where you can buy, you know, steaks, fresh burger meat, because you guys, like, it's crazy. Okay. Same thing with produce. Try to go to the fruit stands, the side of the road ones, or, you know, like the places where they get like fresh produce right from the ground or whatever it is, right? But try your best. Okay. You know, there's Facebook pages you can join sometimes for like your local communities or cities, like where people are doing gardens for the communities and things of that nature. Go that route. Okay. But even better, as we move into, well, where I live, right, we're moving into spring equinox, northern hemisphere. Grow your own garden, grow your own vegetables, grow your own fruits, plant fruit trees, like whatever you can do. Okay. Anyways, that was just a little, oh my God, look at this. The wise one. There it is. So like, these are your ancestors. We have the owl spirit. We have like the crow, raven. Grow within your current situation. And that's what you've been doing. Okay. So whatever you're moving through right now, okay, they're just like, see this as the growth that it is. See this as the opportunity that it is. You are a wise one. You are a wise one. You are the she wolf or the he wolf. Like, it's time to like live life. It's time to like live, is basically what I want to say. Okay. But also, you're someone who's very powerful for the way ahead for many, many, many souls. And what you have to share, teach, speak of, create, whatever it is, it's so powerful. Okay. So anyways, and then look at this, the lady, it's like the empress. And then look, it goes in reverse, the snake. So first of all, like, I'm getting like chopping the, you know, the head off the snake, like, meaning, again, going back, like, you'll regret, you know, messing with the chosen one. You are protected by wise ones, elders, like literally. Okay. Like shedding old skin. If that's what you've been doing, you're done. Okay. So that card is, it's just right, but it's just confirming here. I literally just talked about produce, fruits, growing fruit trees, gardens, you know, like just, I talked about produce. The lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You are reaping rewards now of your growth. See how this says grow within your current situation? That's what you did. The full moon is the end of the moon phase. You're done. This is your official confirmation. Yes, you are an ancient soul. Yes, you are powerful. Yes, the stuff that you are dreaming about, the stuff that's coming into your awareness, the stuff that you're learning, the stuff that's opening up, that is very important. Yes, it is time for you to enjoy life and reap rewards and to bask in joy and light and just to feel that energy of happiness, sun energy here in your life again, okay? To enjoy the sweet nectar of life. All right, I love you guys. If you want to work with me one-on-one, if you want to connect with me one-on-one, all of my services, etc., that I offer are in the description box. Pricing is there. Where to send your payment is there. Like, everything's in the description box. Send me an email and we will get you set up. If you have questions, you know, about any of my services, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to share and, you know, whatever else. Okay, so have a beautiful day, you guys. Happy March, all the things. And that's it. All right. Mwah. Bye.